This is a video review of Transformers Masterpiece MP-12G LAMBOR, the G2 version of Sideswipe. Here he is in the package. This is official Takara Tomy product, and you can see it's also officially licensed by Lamborghini. On the top of the package, you have a nice silver foil Transformers Masterpiece LAMBOR. On one side of the package, you have Sideswipe waving his guns in your face.
Hit him where it hurts.
On the other side, you have the Countach mode. On the bottom of the package, you have this great holographic sticker of the officially licensed Lamborghini. Automobile Lamborghini. Very cool. On the back of the package, it says Transformers Masterpiece, Cybertronian Warrior, LAMBOR, G2 version. You have a great pic here of the comic book version of G2 Sideswipe. He's saying, hit him where it hurts. And here you have the product shots here of the toy itself. But let's get this guy open and take a look at G2 Sideswipe. Here you have Sideswipe in his LP500S Lamborghini Countach mode. Very awesome. He comes packaged in vehicle mode, and it rolls great, and it looks phenomenal. And you can see I did sticker this guy up some. So what he comes with in the package is, you got this sticker set here, and of course I still have more stickers here I could apply, and of course the instruction booklet. And then you also get this great trading card, a collector card for Masterpiece G2 LAMBOR. And on the back of that you got nice tech specs and all that, so very cool. You can add this to your collection. One thing that was unfortunate about mine is mine came creased in the packaging, so this one had some damage to it in the packaging, just the card itself. But the vehicle itself looks amazing, absolutely phenomenal, and the paint applications on this thing are flawless. So I have the double S's here on the side, Sideswipe, and I have the top on here too as well. It says Sideswipe, just like the G2 version of the toy. Here's the G2 Autobot logo. I had put that sticker on there as well. This thing looks absolutely incredible. I love this vehicle mode. Underneath here you have really no robot kibble whatsoever. On the back of the toy itself you can see it says Lamborghini Countach. So that's one way that you know that this is an authentic Takara Tomy Transformer Masterpiece and not a knockoff. They misspelled Countach on the knockoff versions. I believe they also misspelled Lamborghini. So that's how you know if you have a knockoff version. And this is an authentic version. You have the awesome transparent red windows. Looks really amazing. You got nice clear lights in the front here. Very cool. And you even have a nice detailed emblem here for the Lamborghini symbol. That looks really good. Very, very close attention to detail was paid on this, and this is an amazing looking figure. And for his accessories, he comes with these two awesome spiked wheels here. Nice molded black plastic here with some silver paint details. These go on his shoulders in robot mode. They look very cool. Nice details here, and there are little pegs in the back here where they tab into his robot mode, and also they can combine together to store in vehicle mode. And you combine these with the other weapons. Here is another one of his blasters. It's got this great silver paint details and nice gunmetal. Really nice molding on this. You have the spindly details here on the side. Double barrel cannon there and a nice clip in there. Very cool. And he has a handle like any Masterpiece figure. You can see that it's got the little pegs on the side to peg into his hand in robot mode. He also comes with this blaster. It's got a nice red dot, looks like a laser sight on the top. You have some black and some black paint deco on the silver paint. Looks very, very nice. And you can see there's a hole right here to where these can combine. So what you want to do is slide that in there like so. And then this part is the part that will go on top of the vehicle mode. So you'll flip this handle part up. But what we're going to do is these will snap together and they will also snap into here. So everything gets stored all in one combined mode to store on his vehicle mode. And there it is. And last but not least, he comes with this awesome machete. You got some nice molded in detail here of the marks on the blade. Just love the way that that thing looks. It's got a little tiny peg right here, and that's because all these weapons combine to store in his vehicle mode. We'll also peg in right here. That's why it has this little tiny notch right here, and that will peg right into the side like so. And now he has this giant weapon of destruction, and this will peg into his vehicle mode and store in vehicle mode. And this handle is also it flips up or down, so he can actually hold this weapon like this in robot mode as well, which is very cool. But to put it on his vehicle mode, you just flip that up there, and then this little peg will tab into the slot on his roof very carefully, like so. And now he stores all of his weapons in vehicle mode. Now this looks pretty silly. I would not display my figure like this at all, but it is cool that they have the storage for him in his vehicle mode. And for comparison, here he is with the original Sideswipe release, MP-12. So you can see there's absolutely no paint flaws in the G2 version with the black paint on here. There was some paint issues and paint flaws on this one with the red not matching, where they painted on the clear plastic surface versus the paint on the actual plastic itself. And this one, there are no issues with this whatsoever. It looks absolutely amazing. Very, very cool. So let's take a look at him with some of his other Autobot brothers. Here he is with Smokescreen. And we'll get all these guys in here. Here he is with Silver Streak. And of course, here he is with the Hasbro Prowl. And last but not least, here he is with Wheeljack. So you can see how these guys look together. Two of my all-time favorite Autobot vehicle modes here. They look great together. And I love the sticker decals we got for this Sideswipe too with the G2 version. Very nice. I love the green and black detailing. Very cool. Alright, let's take a look at his transformation and get him into his robot mode. Alright, transforming G2 Sideswipe. So this is the same exact transformation as the LAMBOR, the red Sideswipe. Obviously it's the same exact mold. And what you want to do is start right here with the front wheels. And one thing I'll point out, as far as this is flawless paint throughout this whole thing, except for on the wheels on mine. On mine has some black areas where the silver paint did not fully get applied on there. So that is very, very unfortunate for a Masterpiece figure to have some issues with the paint here, right there on mine, on pretty much every single wheel on this. So they hit it everywhere else perfectly except the wheels. That is very bothersome. But, I mean, overall, this is an absolutely wonderful, phenomenal piece. So you want to start here at the wheels and bring these in like so. Then you want to bring the front of the Lamborghini down. And you untab these tabs right here from the hood. And bring that down, and that will also reveal his head. You can flip his little noggin forward there. And then what you want to do is come out to the sides here, and the doors will come out, and those will form his arms. So you want to bring the door out like so. Bring the door out like so. Everything tabs in very, very nicely. And then you can straighten this part out to form the arm, and bring the fists out and close that back up. So you're starting to see Sideswipe transform. This is a very fun transformation. Then you flip that fist out, same on that side. You can bring these up and rotate them around. Then what you want to do is untab the the roof portion of it, like so. Bring this up. You can flip the chest all the way forward there if you want, but these will connect here in a minute, the waist piece. And then you can take these little sections here and pop these up, and then you can bring this down, and then once you untab the legs and rotate this portion of the legs out, and then swing this around at the same time, making sure that the spoiler comes up so you can get it through here. And then this section here will also fold up, and the foot will fold forward. And then to make the legs come together, this will tab into this tab right here, and that fills in the gapping nicely, so that tabs into the side there. Then this piece here on the front of the foot will fold up and into place like so. There's a little groove there for it, very cool. Then you can flip the heel out and the spoiler to the back. And then this little piece here will fold forward as well. So there you have one leg done. And the second one is the same. So flip the spoiler out. Bring this little tab forward, which will fill in the side of the leg. Then you want to bring this down. Fold the bottom portion of the leg up and swing this all the way around. And this will come to the front. So then you bring this down and tab this into the side, bring this section up and flip the heel out, there you go, and the spoiler back, and then this little intake section, flip that forward, and there you have the legs done. Then you can flip the crotch piece down there, and then this whole waist section here will fold back down on itself, and then this tab here will tab into the front. There's a little notch right there, and that will tab in very nicely. And then on the back here, you can fold these windows underneath like so, and then this will collapse down upon itself to get the nice slender looking back area so no kibble sticks out on the front. And there you have G2 Sideswipe in his robot mode. And you can arm him up, so here is the spiked wheel, and these go on both sides of his shoulders. So he still does have the ports for the original Lambor. You could use his gun too, so same exact setup there. There he is with that, but he comes with these awesome spiked wheels that go up on the top here, so you got one for each side, and you can kind of angle those however you want. You can do it this way, or you can do it this way, to where they go out over the shoulder more. I actually prefer it this way, and this is also the way that the instructions tell you to do it, so they stick out above his shoulder more. And you can arm him up with his blaster, machine gun type awesome weapon, and same exact connections as all MPs to where they have the little tab there. And the sword is very cool because there's nothing on the handle, so that just holds into his hand. His hands wrap around it, and that's just awesome the way he holds his sword. It doesn't tab in at all, and it doesn't need to. It stays very securely. So he's got his awesome blade and his blaster. And the sword can also store in his back, so you can just take this and slide it underneath his underneath this back section here. Very cool. And again, these tabs here don't stay in the greatest in his hands, but just get it all the way back. There you go, and it tabs in there really nice. So just if you close the hand around it, sometimes it'll knock it out. So you want to just kind of lightly close his hand around it, but he holds it extremely well. Doesn't fall out easily. There he is with one, and here he is with his other weapon. So again, this was in combined mode. You just fold the little handle down there and then tab this in his hand. Bring it all the way to the back. Now this is kind of an odd shaped weapon, odd shaped blaster. It's very boxy and square in design, but I still really do like it. So there he is, armed to the teeth and ready to put the hurt on some Decepticon scum. Hit him where it hurts. Here's a close-up of Sideswipe G2, his head sculpt. This is amazing. Look at this face. He just looks angry. He looks like he is just letting off a lot of rounds of bullets here. Hit him where it hurts. He's got that awesome smirk. You can see his teeth there. He's got blue painted in eyes. Silver face details. Really, really nice. He's got the red head sculpt. He has the Masterpiece head sculpt movement where it's up and down, left and right. There's no ball joint there. It's on a nice swivel system. And he's got the logo there, the G2 logo on his chest. So he has full articulation. He's got shoulder movement. He's got bicep swivel. He's got elbow movement here, wrist swivel. Sorry, wrist swivel. He does have waist swivel as well. He has waist swivel. He's got full hip articulation. He's got the knee joints, and he has the foot swivel. So you got some movement there. You got swivel and up and down due to the transformation. So he is very, very poseable. But there he is in robot mode. And here is MP-12 and MP-12G. And you can see it's basically a reverse of colors. The white stays the same, but everything else is completely reversed out. And for scale comparison, here he is with a deluxe class Trailbreaker. So you can see he's pretty much a Voyager scale. And for the fun of it, here we are. We'll put him with some of his other Masterpiece Autobot brothers. Here he is with Smokescreen. And the Hasbro Prow. All these other ones are Takara, and he is the Hasbro release. And of course, the Asia exclusive Silver Streak. And last but not least, let's not forget MP-20 Wheeljack. So there they are together. You can see how these guys look together. So my final thoughts on MP-12G2 version of Sideswipe or LAMBOR. This is an awesome, amazing figure. It's a masterpiece, and it is worthy of a spot on anybody's shelf. I would highly recommend picking this figure up, absolutely. If you have the money, this is definitely one that you want to get in your collection. He's a lot of fun. I love the G2 deco, and the weapons that he comes with make it a huge plus as well. Very, very awesome figure to have in your collection. These stickers are a lot of fun to apply. So as far as stickers, also in robot mode, you can see how they look in robot mode as far as the placement. Really nice. I do like how they look. You got the S under his elbow there, and the green stripe on his back, and then Sideswipe and the rear spoilers in the back. So all the way around, this figure has no kibble on it whatsoever. It's just it is truly a masterpiece of a design. And this is one of my all-time favorite figures in my collection. So I want to thank you so much for tuning in and checking out my video reviews. You can comment below and tell me what you think of this G2 version of Masterpiece Sideswipe. Like this video, share it with your friends. You can follow me on Twitter at TFReview16. And until next time, keep collecting.